Today, I would like to continue a series of messages entitled Get With It, Part 4, Evaluation and Examination. As Today, I want to talk about evaluating and examining our lives, as sometimes we need to examine and evaluate our lives, as you sometimes go to the doctor for an annual checkup or eye exam. We should also do that in our daily lives. 2 Corinthians 13, 5 through 6 of the New King James Version says, "Examine yourselves as to whether you are in the faith. Test yourselves. Do you not know yourselves that Jesus Christ is in you, unless indeed you are disqualified? But I trust that you will know that we are not disqualified." If you don't regularly examine and evaluate your life, how is your life any better? And how are you drawing closer to God? It's not as you're on your own. It's not as you're drawing on your own strengths and powers. That's why you are so weak and depressed and tired all of the time. Trust me, I know. It's not to boast, but since I've done this, my life has been so much better. I'm not saying I don't get depressed or tired and don't do things I shouldn't or wish I wouldn't. I'm just saying now I see better my weaknesses and strengths, and I can use my strengths to work on my weaknesses. So, how do you do that? Number 1, by spending time with God. As I mentioned in the last message, when Satan came at Jesus after he fasted and was weak, the way Jesus was able to talk back to Satan wasn't because he was the Son of God. It was because he gained strength and wisdom and knowledge by spending time with his Father. Matthew 26, 36 through 46 of the New International Version. Gethsemane. Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to them, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." He took Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee along with him, and he began to be sorrowful and troubled. Then he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow, to the point of death. Stay here, keep watch with me." Going a little further, he fell with his face to the ground and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as your will." Then he returned to his disciples and found them sleeping. "Couldn't you men keep watch with me for 1 hour?" he asked Peter. "Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." He went away a second time and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible for this cup to be taken away, My Father, if it is not possible for this cup to be taken away unless I drink it, may your will be done." When he came back, he again found them sleeping because their eyes were heavy. So he left them and went away once more and prayed the 3rd time, saying the same thing. Excuse me. Then he returned to the disciples and said to them, "Are you still sleeping and resting? Look, the hour has come, and the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us go. Here comes my betrayer." Notice they were instructed to keep watch with him just for 1 hour. Now, in all reality, that's not long, but Satan knew they were weak, so he tempted them with sleep, even though Jesus told them to stay awake, just like back in the beginning with Adam and Eve. Satan tempted the disciples with sleep. You know, in a way, I just thought of this, but it's kind of like in The Wizard of Oz, how there was put on all of them as they were going to see the wizard. There was put on them a sleep, a temptation of sleep and everything like that. And that's the same with the disciples. They weren't even willing to fight it or anything. But as Jesus said, the spirit is willing and the flesh is weak. And it's so true. You know, we all have a spirit and we all have a flesh. And a lot of times we tend to go towards our flesh and what we desire. But see, to have a blessed life and everything like that, if you live for God and that, and live according to His will, your life will be blessed. I mean, in general, for me to record this and everything like that, yeah, like I've said, I've made mistakes. I've fallen short. But by God's grace and God's mercy, I'm still alive. But overall, if we just examine our lives and see what we need to work on, what we've accomplished, and everything like that, then we won't be in this certain bubble, so to speak. We won't be in this bubble and everything like that, because when we get in this bubble, it's not good. It's not good because see, then number one, we're not good enough. Because even if things seem to maybe be going our way, in our mind the whole time, we're thinking, no, it's going to fail. It's going to fail. It has before. My life has failed before. It will fail again. But see, if we spend time with the Lord and pray and, meditate and everything like that and evaluate our lives, we'll have a different mindset. We'll totally have a different mindset about life. So we just need to, get with it, as I've entitled this message. Now, I'm not for sure yet, but I'm thinking about another message and continuing this series. I might end it with this one, but I'm not for sure. But thank you very much for watching this message, for watching this video. or if you're on Facebook for listening to this video. If you would like to contact me, you can email me at helpingothers140@gmail.com. If you would like to watch these videos more often, you can watch them live on Instagram, as I don't know if I'll be able to get the whole video in my Instagram story. I'm still working on that. So I'm also going to try posting it on YouTube, and most likely the only one that I'll be able to post is the audio one that I'll have on Facebook. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.